All right. Testing, testing. Oh. All right. Hey. Hey. I Deck Bunny Flower Max. Welcome to the stream. Bonjour. Borgor. Secret stream. All right. Yeah, this is just a just animating stream.
If you don't know what the neti pot is,
Man, the last couple of months have just been Bonk City, New Bonk City. As far as just busy, I'm very, very excited to not be so busy in, let's see, in 2 months, I will officially be about half as busy. So that's the exciting thing. Bunny Flower says, "How's the progress so far?" Slow.
I noticed it says right here, rubbing
Slow. I just have not had as much time as I would like, but there is progress still. The progress is still there, and then I'm gonna get some more progress today. Yeah. So it's a funny thing where I really love my job. I really love it. But it's a strange thing where I have my dream job staring me right in my face, and that is Luck Is Me, sitting there with 18,000 subscribers. It's like, man, this could really become my dream job, but I gotta pay my bills. So it's making my current job, even though I love my job, it's making it more of a trudge almost, which is kind of interesting because my dream job is like right there, right on the side, and I can't work on it. It's so close yet so far because I don't have the time or the money. But I've been saving up money, and so in 2 months I'm going to go part-time and just be able to dedicate a lot of my time. I teach piano. So basically in 2 months, I'm going to cut my students in half. I'm going to cut all of them in half. They're all just going to be legs walking around. And then for a few months from then, I'm going to, with my savings, just animate. I have a lot of things I want to work on. Luck Is Me is one for sure. But I want to do Luck Is Me comics, Luck Is Me merchandise, but also my dream job. Bunny Flower saying one day your dream job will be your main job. My dream job is isn't Luck Is Me. It's to create an animation studio where I can hire other animators and create my own TV show that I've been writing and working on. And what I'm going to do is I want to try and start working on almost like a manga for this TV show I want to create. It's called Ham and New, but I'll talk more about that as it gets more solidified. I'd love to release the first issue this year, but I highly doubt that will happen. For now, I think I'm just going to focus purely on Luck Is Me and writing the TV show / manga / comic. I'll just call it a comic. And then next year, hopefully I can start releasing the Ham and New comics, which will one day hopefully become a TV show. So, I'm working on all this stuff slowly but surely. So I work 40 hours, and then I have my girlfriend, and she has a kid, and so I spend a lot of my time with them too. I try to make sure I can foster that relationship, and then I'm able to get about 8 to 10 hours dedicated to my personal projects. A few of those hours goes towards animating, and a few of those hours goes towards working on the TV show that I want to create and writing that and stuff. So you can kind of see how in the end it ends up being very slow progress on Luck Is Me. So pretty soon though, It won't be a slow process. In 2 months, I'm going to be able to dedicate at least 30 hours a week to my personal projects. 10 hours on side things, and then 20 hours on Luck Is Me, and just hammer out episodes. I got a ton of them written already. Butterflower, I always wanted to make a film studio in the future. That would be sweet. Would you do it in Britain, or would you try and get over here in the UK? Okay, I'm gonna do some line work really quick here. Bunny Flower, it's fine. The live streams is a good way to interact with fans, so I don't mind the delays. That's kind of, the live streams are kind of my way to always make sure I never neglect the very original reason for me streaming every week. This was, when this started, almost 2 years ago, my streams or whatever. The initial reason, let's do that. That's a good looking ear. Was to force myself to always have Luck Is Me on my mind. Because I started live streaming before I got the Austin McConnell shout out, so I had, 300 subscribers or whatever it was. So it was really hard to motivate me to just always keep Luck Is Me on my mind and to make that happen. So the live stream started as a way to just force myself every week at least to interact with my channel. Even if I wasn't uploading a new cartoon, I could at least interact with it. And that mindset kind of carries even until now. A live stream just being a good way to interact with my channel, even if I'm not able to upload as frequently as I'd like, I can at least upload live streams. Let me see some real quick. The little people, the first thing he says, he starts retracting, dude. He's been censored. Bunnyflower says, probably UK first for your film studio, or for her film studio. If successful, I'll try to go outside the UK. Right on. That'd be sweet. Kaz Bookworm, hi. Holy crap, how am I late? Because I didn't do a preamble or anything. I just kind of launched right into just live streaming. I didn't do a waiting room or anything. IDEC. Make sure you take care of you too. You are the thing that gives your actions meanings, not the other way around. You are the thing that gives your actions meanings. That's interesting. I know exactly what you're meaning. It's hard. Because part of me wonders, if I don't do anything, if I were to just sit around and just not do anything, I guess what would I be? Would I be me right now? Or is the fact that I, work on cartoons and I teach piano, is that kind of what has made me me? If I didn't do those things, what kind of person would I be? Would I find the same things funny? Who knows? Wow, that looks weird. I don't like the hair. I like this hair. I don't like the bangs. Let me fix that. Shoop. Shoop. Dolo people. When I wash one foot and go for the... oh no. I don't want to read the rest of it. Okay, hold on. Let me read this. Let me read this here. Okay. When I wash one foot and go for the other, I forget which one. Gosh darn it. Okay, I forget which one I've washed. So I wash both. But then I've washed one of them twice, so I have to wash both again. But then I've washed one 3 times. I've been washing my feet since October 2011. Even washing one foot since 2011. Who washes their feet? Like in the shower, they just get washed incidentally, right? Just in falling water. Those people is always coming in with the real relatable content. That's stupid. That's good stuff. There we go, something like that. Basically, there's a giant mustache. This girl has a giant mustache for her bangs. It's fine, I didn't really realize that till now. The hair come out here. How's that look? Why does that look strange? What looks strange about it? Let's do the classic mirror. I think I just want to bring this in a bit. There you go, that looks nicer. Something like there. But yeah, basically, so what's happening is in July, I'm moving away from Oregon. I'm getting out of here. I'm sick of it. Sick of Oregon. And I'm moving to Boise, Idaho. And that's where I'm going to, at first, not have nearly as many piano students. You know, I'm going to have more time to animate. In July, actually, I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling around. I'm going to go visit my family across the coast and everything. So July's going to be a big travel month. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to live stream in July. I might be able to squeeze in one live stream. But July, I officially quit teaching piano in Oregon. So for the month of July, I technically am not working. Well, the first week I will be. But then the following 3 weeks, I'm going to be traveling. So I may not even be able to live stream in July. But then August, I'm going to try and do Lucky Mondays again, a consistent Lucky Mondays. Maybe not Mondays, but I like the ring of Mondays, so that'd be nice if I could do Mondays. But I'm going to be able to, that's when I'm going to be able to animate a lot more frequently, and I'm very, 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 very excited. Very, very, very excited. There we go. There we go. Let's get that going. Kaz says, "Oh, I'm traveling too. Nice. Where are you going? Where are you going?" Dill people, I think I'm pretty funny. Yeah, you are very funny. It's dumb funny. It's great. It's amazing. All right. Let me tell you guys a little story. So, I'm pretty happy about it. A couple days ago, what I perceive to be pardon my language. I don't know if this is a bad word. I think douchebag, is that a bad thing to say? I don't know if that's bad to say. I'm gonna use it. I was parked. So at the studio where I teach, we have our own parking spot. And we share the building like it's a building with a bunch of different little stores. There's a coffee shop that shares the same kind of building area, and they have their own parking spot and yada yada. But what happens sometimes is my parking spot, our parking spot, will get taken by someone else. Some people just park there and just not care. They'll walk into the coffee shop or something like that, and there'll just be customers there or something. So that kept happening, and so I showed up for work one morning, and someone was parked in our spot. And I was just kind of irritated. I was like, enough of this, enough being walked on. So I came into my studio and I was like, here's what I'm going to get a bunch of sticky notes. And I wrote on one of the sticky notes, "This is reserved parking, dude," or something like that. And it was this flashy BMW. Like it seemed like a douchebag driving the car is what I assume. And so I got a bunch of sticky notes and I just wrote on one of them, reserved parking. I put that right on his driver's side window, and then I put a sticky note on the windshield. I put a sticky note on the passenger window. I put a sticky note on the rear passenger window. I put a sticky note on the other passenger window. I put a sticky note on the back window. So I kind of put like about 6 sticky notes all over the window, the windows of the car. And then I was like, there you go. Just a passive aggressive little move. I could have called the tow company and just had it towed, but I thought it'd be funny, just a little gaff, a little goof there. And so then I came back into the studio, And I get to the studio. I try to get a little bit early before my first student so I can animate for just about an hour, and then my students arrive. So I was in the studio animating with my headphones on, and I can hear coming down like the halls of our building, someone shouting like, "Who put stickers on my car? Who put stickers on my car?" And luckily it was just me in the building so far, so there wasn't any kids in the building. And then I was like, "What's going on?" I took out my headphones. "Who put stickers on my car?" And he was going into every studio, where the teachers would normally be, but I was there early. And then he came over to my studio. He's like, "You put stickers on my car?" And this dude, he had like a gold chain. He was like a 45-year-old, but like buff 45-year-old, gold chain, like baggy clothes, backwards hat. Just a total DB, total douchebag. And I was like, yeah, I put stickers on your car. He's like, "Why'd you do that, bro? Why'd you put stickers on my car?" I was like, "Well, you're parked in our spot." And so I put stickers to let you know that you can't park there. Otherwise, I'm going to tow it next time. And he was like, bro, you can't tow my car. And I was like, "Yeah, I can tow your car. You're parked in our spot." And he's like, "I've been here for 5 years. The tow company's not coming, bro." And I was like, what do you mean you've been here for 5 years? And so this guy was like just yelling this whole time. I'm not yelling right now because I don't want to yell. He was just yelling and just pissed off. And I was like, what do you mean you've been here for 5 years? What are you talking about? And he's like, "I'm the pastor next door." Because we share a building also with a tiny little church. And so he was the pastor of that church that I never knew about. And so he's like, "I'm the pastor." And what I said, I was like, "You're not the pastor. There's no way you're the pastor," is what I said. And he got really, really angry because I questioned the fact that he was a pastor. He's like, "Bro, who are you to judge me? Only God judges me." I was like, "There's no way you're pastor. With the way you're acting right now, I don't believe that you're a pastor." He's like, "Oh, who are you to judge me?" And he's just super, super pissed off. And so he said, and I said, what I said then, I was like, for a man of God to come in and start yelling and just being so angry over some sticky notes, I forget how I said it, but basically I just questioned again that he's a man of God. And he's like, "Are you a man of God, bro?" I was like, "No, not really." He's like, oh, so then who are you to judge me? I'm calling the cops." And I said, "Go ahead, call the cops. I don't know what's going to happen there." And then he said, my favorite thing he said is, "You're lucky I'm a man of God, or you'd be on the ground right now." And which cracked me up. Not right then, but there's such a contradictory, "You're lucky I'm a man of God, or you'd be on the ground right now." So then what happened was a big bummer. So he was yelling and like threatening, and I was just sitting there trying to be all calm. And he said he's going to call the cops. I said, "Yeah, go for it. Call the cops." He's like, "No, I'm going to call the landlord." So he called the landlord, and I guess he and the landlord go way back. And so the landlord just immediately was like, called my boss and said, so he called the landlord. And while he was on the phone with the landlord, I was like, "All right, my first student's going to be here in like 5 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and go pick up those sticky notes because I don't want him yelling and going crazy while I have then kids coming in." So I went out and I picked up the sticky notes. They just came right out. Just came right off, and I just had them in my hand. And then he followed me around while he was on the phone with the landlord. And he was just yelling more insults. He kept just, yelling stuff. And I said, "You need to go take a nap because you're just really cranky right now." And he was just dancing angry, just so pissed off. That kind of like angry, like, "Oh, there's no way you just did that." Like their arms are down like a fist and they kind of like hop a little bit. "Oh, there's no way you just said that." That kind of like angry. So like just dancing angry. And so then I was like, whatever. And I went inside and then did the rest of my day. Apparently what happened is he and the landlord are like friends. So the landlord called my boss and just told my boss, "Hey, listen, fix this or you guys are out." So the landlord just basically told my boss, "You guys are out of the building. We're kicking you out unless you fix this." So what then happened, my boss called the pastor And he's like, what's going on here? And the pastor told my boss, or the pastor, not my pastor, the pastor told my boss that I put stickers on his car. Not sticky notes, stickers. Like a bunch of like stickers, like, you know, decal stickers that, you know, they, when it came off, just left a bunch of sticky residue, which it didn't. I took them off. So he was saying like he took them off, a bunch of sticky residue. I'm the one who took them off and they came off no problem. So he told my boss that happened and that he wants my boss, or me rather, to pay for the detailing on his car. And so then my boss just texts me and says, it's imperative we meet tonight. After your last lesson, I'll meet you at the studio. I was like, uh-oh. Like, oh, this isn't good. So my boss shows up and he's like, after he comes, he sits me down in the studio. And everyone has gone at this point. It's just me and him. And he's like, so tell me what happened. And I told him, I was like, oh man, so I put the sticky notes on this guy's car. And my boss was like, sticky notes? I was like, yeah, sticky notes. He's like, oh, he said you put stickers on his car. I was like, no, sticky notes. Like little Post-it notes that come right off. And because he was saying, he was about to have to fire me if it was like stickers, because that would be a huge deal. But basically the problem is we still have to pay for the detailing on this guy's car, which didn't need detailing, but he just took advantage. So it's just because the landlord, again, was not at all on our side. So it was just, fix it, as in pay for his detailing or you guys are out of the building. So we had to pay for the detailing, and he demanded an apology from me, which I hated. So I had to call him and apologize to him. Otherwise we get kicked out of the building, and the little music company would be trashed. So I had to call him and apologize to him, and it was so, I hated it so much. Oh, but anyway, there's my little story. It was super dumb. This pastor, comes in just yelling, threatening, saying, threatening me, yelling and lying about the stickers. So what I'm going to do is when I move to Boise, Idaho, I am going to poop on his car. I've made that decision. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to move away, and he'll call my boss and be like, what happened? I know who it is. It was this punk teacher of yours did this. And my boss would be like, he doesn't live here, man. I don't know what you're talking about. He hasn't worked here for a month. So that's my plan. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to poop on his car. Anyway, there's that little tangent for you guys.
Says right here, rub your face against the asphalt and relieve tension in the nostril.
I was thinking about making like a cartoon out of it, but the problem is it's so over the top that it's almost unbelievable. It's, the classic Storytime animators or Storytime vlogs. It's always like, the classic one is, I almost got killed at the supermarket, and the actual story, and they tell the story, is just someone bumped into them. Just like, oops, sorry. And it almost sounds like that. If I were to try and make a video out of it, it'd be like, yeah, no, I don't believe you, dude. Like, I don't know. So I don't think I will make a cartoon out of it or anything, but boy.
It says right here, rubbing your face against the asphalt.
Boy, did I hate that. Did I hate that day? Yes. So anyway, you guys ever done that before? You ever put sticky notes on someone's car? What my boss had said, it was like, for a guy like, we found his Facebook profile picture, and it's him literally flexing. Bunny Flowers title idea. I nearly got arrested for doing this to a pastor. Yeah, exactly. There you go. That would be some Brandon Turner. Is that his name, Brandon Turner? I can't remember that animator. The one with the babysitter videos. That Storytime animator guy. Um, that looks kind of strange. Let's see if that works. Let's see, what is this? What was I about to say? I can't remember. Does that look okay? That looks weird. Take this, put it right there. Oh, thank you, Bunny Flower. I found his Facebook page, and it's literally him flexing in a tank top in front of his BMW. So I was like, so my pastor said is, I might as well have put sticky notes all over, like his child. Is how that what that would have been equivalent to, which is true. This guy is obsessed with his BMW, and I think he is stealing tithes and offerings to pay for it. But I just couldn't believe he was a pastor. That's what really shocked and awed me. Actually, let's have this cut through. All right, so there's that little luck is me right there. That was scary, telling that story, because I almost said my real name / my business name too many times. That's scary. I'm going to give away my identity one of these days by accident. I don't want to do that. There we go. IDEC, here's the story of how I almost lost my job over a sticky note. Right. Yeah, like that'd be the modest, accurate title. The problem is, it'd be kind of out of character, out of line with my other videos. I don't really do story time. I realize. The closest like story time video is my recital one. Otherwise, it's not really story time. It'll be like, it's more like stand-up comedy bits, but with cartoons.
Your face against the asphalt, probably pinch your nostril. All right, I'll give it a shot.
There's that little line for you there.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
All right, I'm going to do a rough of this. So here's what I'm going to do real quick. I'm going to do a rough of this little scene. All right, I'll give it a shot, smack. And then I'm going to show you guys part one of this cartoon. I'll show you guys part one. Just the first minute of this new Luck Is Me. You get a sneak peek. But I'm first going to do this. And I'll show you guys that little rough. I'm not the rough, the little sneak peek. And then I might actually already have to call it a day. Go get some food. My Wednesdays have filled up. My last student ends at 7:30, and I stream at 7:35 or whatever. So yeah, I am exhausted. I start teaching at 10 or 11. I mean, sorry. Go until straight until 7:30. So there's 8.5 hours, and then I get on the live stream. So Wednesdays have become one of my bigger days. But pretty soon, just one more month of just exhaustion. But at the same time, while I'm talking about it, it's like, man, it really is a great job, though. Other people have to work such... Like, I need to always go back and just focus on how great of an opportunity it was for me to become a piano teacher. It's a really, really, really good job. And also that my parents were able to give me piano lessons. It's always good to... It's always good to just... Yeah, I gotta just focus on that and stop complaining. I don't have time to do as much anime as I'd like, but there's no reason to complain. That's too high up. It's about right about there. That looks weird. Why does it look weird? Let me go ahead and extend this forward. Rotate it like that. Fade this out, fade this out. That looks pretty good. Why doesn't this look right? What's going on? Is it this needs to be down here? What the? What's going on? There we go. There you go. That's there. That looks up there. Something like that. There you go. Kaza Bookworm. Piano is a good profession, except for memorizing intervals. Memorizing intervals? Who memorizes the intervals?
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Who memorizes the intervals? What the heck? Alright, let me smack down. Let's see, this would be like an ear right here. Smack. And you got some hair right here. Pretty good. And then I would have his neck right here. How's that look? Okay, there's something about it. I think I want to go like this. Bring this closer. And Take this away. Make it more flat. And last but not least, right about there. There. All right. I think just need to shrink it overall. I think that works. Cast a bookworm. Did he do snow? That's funny. Oh, that's great. Without context.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
That's kind of funny. No, that's a funny. That's funny though. Yeah, it'd be like smack. What I can. So what I'm gonna do is a very quick anticipation. So all I do is check this out, you guys. I'm gonna just take this circle, put it right about almost farther back. So now the ear's right here. It's gonna be looking slightly higher. Maybe slightly further back. His hair's gonna be like this. And the hair's gonna be looking up, slightly higher. Curves down. Something like that. And this will come right about here. Maybe rotate it slightly more. And then the body's gonna be right about here. And that's gonna be right about there. Point fun, me after live streaming on Splat. Max Oberg. Secret. Does that look good? Or I want... It's almost right. That looks strange. I know what to do. The body. I don't know what I was doing there. Have it rotate like that. Let me just delete that body. Hard body. Slightly higher, slightly further back. And stand up, straight legs. Let's see, what does that feel like?
All right, I'll give it a shot. All right, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, I like that. And then what I want is, I think that's how I'll end up. So what that means is this guy is going to be flat. this. Like that. There we go. Let's get this over a bit. Oops, yeah, these wouldn't be here then. Here. And the body is going to be right about there. There you go. That looks kind of strange. Why does that look strange? Because it would be his hairline right there. That's good enough. Let's see what that looks like.
All right, I'll give it a shot. All right, I'll give it a shot. All right, I'll give it a shot.
Where's the timing? I need to... Something about the timing feels off. It is slightly off. 2 frames over. Alright, let's try that.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Go, here's a sketch there.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Oops.
All right, I'll give it a shot. All right, I'll give it a shot.
Alright, I think that works.
All right, I'll give it a shot. Or you can... All right, I'll give it a shot.
Maybe could use even more impact, but I'm happy with that for now. Ugh. All right. Sorry, I was just reading you guys' chat. Don't mind me. All right, let me show you guys. Let's watch the first part together. Yeah. Little sneak peek. Yeah. The beginning, well, I won't say. Let me just turn off this music. And let me turn up the... Could you guys hear the Krita? The audio from Krita, the animation. Could you hear it fine? Or do I need to turn it up? Do you hear it fine? All right, let's do it. Okay, let me just save. And I'm going to silence my microphone just because all that seems like what I should do. So I'm going to silence my microphone real quick.
I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman.
When I was a kid, I used to think it was called a sword throat. And I was like, oh, there's a sword in my throat. That's why it hurts so much. I just have to pull it out. And I would get a flashlight and go to the mirror and try and find the sword. It wasn't until I was much older that I learned it's a way more boring and double-crossing sickness. Acute pharyngitis, thank you, Scrubs, is caused by your lymph nodes trying to help you.
The lymph nodes posted in your throat are like the border patrol, and they screen blood cells for any foreign bacteria. You're good. You're good. Well, wait. What are you guys? And we're just blood cells too. And the border patrol is like, no way. And they blow up, creating a swollen wall to try and prevent any bacteria from entering. And then they call for more security. So the immune system orders the bone marrow to send out antibodies to assist at the border. And an intense skirmish erupts between the lymphocytes and the antigens, and they tear each other apart, throwing each other against the wall, bouncing on heads. And that's why it hurts to drink water. I got a C in biology, by the way, but I got an A in political science.
I'm no Superman.
So there you go. There's your little sneak peek right there. I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it so far. And there's some really great parts I'm very excited about, like, what is this one? Which one is this? Oh no, this part's coming along. Turn it up.
Who the heck is calling me when I'm sick?
Yeah, I got still working on that one. Still working on that one. I don't like how high. I don't know if I like that. When I'm sick. The impact isn't heavy enough. It's not bad. Still working on that one. Still working on that one. And then I did get a chance to work on this one much more. This part. But boy, did I love. I'm gonna watch it right now because gosh, I still am so excited to do the cleanup for this one. Let's just watch this part again real quick.
But I was like death and completely out of it. What is this? I ordered the filet mignon with bordelais sauce.
Filet mignon.
This is bread with a napkin in the middle.
Thank you. Would that be all?
And I would.
That's still one of my favorite parts. I'm so excited to do that one. Why is Kid Luck the same height as normal Luck? He's actually slightly shorter. It's a hair short. I did a side by side with him in like this version, this talking to the camera. So there's a slight difference right there. Science lesson with Luck. The drum sequence was amazing. Thank you. I'm very happy about that. Does he purposely make his voice higher? I do. That's my my stage voice. When I get in, I almost did it just then. When I get like emphatic in conversations, things like that, like I'll talk to my brothers or something. I'll get kind of like excited, and they'll say like you're just talking like your cartoons. So it is my voice. So it's my excited voice. So every now and then you'll hear it, in my natural life. Yeah, the filet mignon. Anyway. I'm very excited. I'm excited. So, mini stream, secret stream. I'm going to keep working on tomorrow. Actually, I actually was able to reschedule a couple lessons to do the things. So tomorrow I'm actually going to be able to get 3 hours. 3 hours. I'm going to be able to sit down and animate, which I can get a lot done in 3 hours. So I'm very excited about that. I'm going to try and actually, maybe what I'll do is do the cleanup work for this part, the filet mignon. That might be a good idea. Yeah, I might do the cleanup for this. That'd be a fun way to do my 3 hours. So I'm going to leave that open. I don't need this anymore. That takes up a lot of my RAM hog. And I'll close. I'll keep these open. So anyway, now you guys are able to see a little bit of the process. So yeah. Yeah, so you kind of see how it's going there. I'm gonna go eat. I'm starving. I didn't pack a dinner, so I haven't eaten since when I first arrived at 11 for my first student. So I'm very, 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 very hungry. So I'm gonna go blast home, eat something. Not a tuna melt. Still going no animals. I'm doing good. Plant-based. So I'll figure out what I'm gonna eat. A bunny flower. Okay, I'm gonna splat. That's good. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining, even just for this mini little secret stream. Next week, I promise a proper stream, and I don't promise it'll be Wednesday. It actually might be Thursday. I don't know because I have lessons now until 7:30, and it gives me 5 minutes to try and set up, and I don't have time to eat, so that makes it kind of rough. So it might be a Thursday. I might do a live stream on Thursday. In fact, that's what I'm planning on doing. Next week will be Thursday at 6:45, maybe 7 p.m. Pacific time. So a half hour early than what I've been able to do there. All right. Max, go AFK the whole stream. The Seaspiracy changed me. It's true. He sometimes have it now. Yeah, no, every now and then I'll eat food. There's a Freudian. So every now and then I'll eat meat. I'll do, yeah, but yeah, for sure. I don't begrudge anyone who eats meat. I still eat it sometimes. So yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much for stopping by for a secret little stream. I will see you guys Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Specifically 7 p.m. Pacific time. For what? I don't know. I'll do a vote in Discord of either Among Us, Don't Touch Anything or You Explode or whatever that is, or some other third thing. I'll think of a third thing, and you guys I'll do a vote on Discord at some point this week. I'll put it up there. Bye.